Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Chelsea. Today I will be guiding you through a 60-minute vinyasa flow focusing on the hamstrings. So we're going to start in either a comfortable seated position today, otherwise kneeling with your hips on your heels. The choice is yours. Finding a nice tall spine in whatever seat you've chosen. So really firming down through the sitting bones, and then imagine growing tall through the spine, a slight tuck of the chin down towards the chest, just to elongate the back of the neck. And then you can hike the shoulders up towards the ears, and then just drop them and let them release. We'll do that twice more, lifting the shoulders up towards the ears, and then dropping them down. One more time, lifting up and then dropping them down. And find a nice softness through the upper torso. You can run your tongue along the backs of the teeth to soften the jaw. Close down the eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Otherwise, you can fix your gaze on one steady point in front of you, relaxing the space between the eyebrows, softening the features of the face. And arriving in stillness before we begin. Really taking this time to slow down, to land in your body, to land on the four corners of your mat. We'll exhale all the air out of the lungs, empty, release. Take a full inhalation, feel the entire belly and rib cage expand three-dimensionally. Hold the breath full at the top. Exhale, sigh the air out of the mouth, empty, release, let that go. Feel the rib cage move down and in. We'll take two more breaths like that. Inhale, feel full expansion. Hold. Exhale, empty, rib cage moves down and in. One more time, just like that. Inhale fully and deeply. Hold the breath full. Exhale completely, sigh the breath out, empty, release. And gently lick the lips and seal them closed. We'll start to direct the breath in and out of the nasal passages. So long, smooth inhalations through the nose. Long, smooth exhalations out the nose. Keeping the tongue soft in the mouth. The belly somewhat soft so you can access a full breath, but engaged to keep you upright in a tall seat. And just watching, feeling and being with your breath. And where you feel your breath. How your breath feels. observing any areas of tightness or stickiness. And then perhaps consciously or actively softening into those areas to create a little more space, a little more freedom. We'll take around another 5 breaths here in our seat. Our intention for practice today is the word presence. So I invite you to maintain as best as you can this level of attention, of concentrated awareness throughout your practice as you move, as you breathe, as you shift and transition from one shape to another. Can you stay connected to your breath, to your body? Or at least remember to return back to your breath and your body as often as you remember. Let's take our final 2 breaths in this shape. And gently draw your hands to your heart center in prayer, Anjali Mudra. An opportunity to seal in your intention for practice. So if something has come up for you, along with the intention of presence, you're welcome to bring that into your mind's eye. Otherwise, we commit to staying connected to our bodies. We practice this level of awareness and mindfulness. And gently bowing our forehead to our fingertips to seal this in. And gently blinking open the eyes when you feel ready. If you are in a cross-legged seat, you're just going to change out the cross of your legs. If you're in kneeling, you're welcome to stay there, otherwise transition to cross-legged. On the inhale, we'll reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, take a side bend over towards the right, planting the right hand beside you, bending that right elbow, reaching the left arm over towards the right hand side of the room. Keep firming down into that left sitting bone, spiraling the left rib cage up towards the sky. Try to soften the neck. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rising up tall, arms to sky. Exhale, side bend over towards the left, grounding left hand, little bend to left elbow, reaching right fingertips over towards the left hand side of the room, spiraling the rib cage up towards the sky, softening the neck. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Really nice. We're going to uncross the legs and extend them out in front of us. You can straighten them and then one at a time pedal out the legs. So bend and straighten opposite leg one at a time. And just pedaling out the legs, starting to get some blood moving into the back line of the legs, into the lower limbs. Really nice. And then planting the finger pads on either side of the knees, grow tall through the spine as you breathe in. Keep the feet flexed, including the pinkies, and then gently walk your fingertips slightly forward as you fold over the line of the legs. Tuck your chin into your chest. 3 breaths here. On the inhale, I want you to try creep a little further forward. Imagine trying to get your sternum over your kneecaps. And then on the exhales, you can welcome in a softening, trying to get your belly or your rib cage to your thighs. 2 more like that. Inhale for length. Exhale to soften. 1 more time. Inhale for length. And exhale to soften. Really nice. Walking your finger pads back towards your sitting bones. Grow tall through the spine. Breathe in, find length. On the exhale, we rock back onto the sitting bones, cross the legs, rolling over to hands and knees, making our way to tabletop. From our tabletop position here, we're going to spin our fingers out to the sides of the mat, keeping about a fist distance between the wrists, and we're going to shift our weight left to right. Just warming up the wrists here. Staying connected to your breath, following sensation as it moves through the body as you move. And then we're going to flip the fingertips to face the knees if this is accessible. Otherwise, you'll stay with the fingertips out towards the mat, and you're just going to rock forwards and backwards here. Really nice. 1 more breath in and 1 more breath out. We bring our hands back through center. Inhale, reaching the left arm up towards the sky, finding a nice big rotation here. You can roll into the wrist clockwise, anti-clockwise. Breathing in, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the left shoulder down towards the mat, reaching over towards the right. Walk your right fingertips out in front of you as you straighten the right arm. Draw back on the right hip crease, breathe in. Stay for the breath out. We're going to extend the right leg back, keeping the toes tucked, the leg grounded. Roll the outer right hip down, and then if you would like to lift from the inner right thigh, keep a flex through that right foot. Lock the right knee. Breathe. Really nice. Stay for the breath and extend out of that leg, and then gently place the foot down, keeping the leg straight. Right hand under right shoulder. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Big rotation, breathe in. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the mat. Float your right foot off the mat. Keep the foot in line with the hip. Really nice. Imagine curling your pubic bone forward. Then bend the knee, pausing here. Keeping the slight posterior pelvic tilt, so curling the pubic bone forward. Now try to drive the sole of your foot up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, point the toes, hug your knee into your chest, round the spine. Inhale, flex the foot, curl the pubic bone forward, drive the heel to sky. Breathe in. Exhale, point the toes, hug the knee in. Inhale, extend the foot up towards the sky, drive the heel up. Exhale, point the toes, hug the knee into the chest. Really nice. Tuck your left toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg rises up and back. Pausing here. Roll the outer right hip point down. Lift from the inner right thigh, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze, heel to glutes. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, squeeze heel to glute. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, squeeze heel to glute. Pause. This time stack the right hip on top of the left. Peek underneath the right armpit. Try to tap your toe up towards the sky. Tap your knee up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot to meet the left. Pedal out the legs. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, melt your sitting bones to your heels, gaze forward. Inhale, roll through the spine to high plank, pause and hold. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin, Ashtangasana. Inhale for Cobra, slide the belly and the chest through, breathe in. Exhale, soften the chest down towards the mat. Child's pose. Knees go wide, toes to touch, hips to heels. Full inhale. Full exhale. Gently rise up to tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We take the right arm up towards the sky, breathe in. You can make a fist, roll into the wrist clockwise, anti-clockwise. Spread wide through the fingers, breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle, take the right shoulder down towards the mat. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Draw back on your left hip crease. Pause and hold. Extend your left leg back, keeping the toes tucked and the foot grounded. Roll the outer left hip point down. Lift from the inner left thigh. And now if you would like to float the foot off the mat. Keep extending out of that left leg. Lock the knee. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Floating the foot down, keep the leg extended. Bring your left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale, right arm up to sky, big twist. Exhale, bring your right hand under your right shoulder. We're going to float the left foot in line with the hip. Pause. Curl the pubic bone forward, bend the knee. Really nice. So keep integrity of the spine, drive the heel up towards the sky as you breathe in, feel the glutes engage. Exhale, point the toes round the spine, hug the knee into the chest. Twice more. Inhale, extend back, flex the foot, drive the heel to sky. Exhale, curl in round the spine. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, drive up. Exhale, curl in. Lovely. Tuck your right toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises up and back. Pausing here. Roll the outer left hip point down. Lift from the inner left thigh. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze heel to glutes. Twice more. Inhale for extension. Exhale, contract the hamstring, squeeze. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Open up the hip, stack the left hip on top of the right, peek under the left armpit. Imagine trying to tap that left knee up towards the sky, breathe in, full stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Take a couple moments to pedal out the legs. Full inhale. Full exhale. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, heels, hips to heels. Inhale, rolling forward to plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Ashtangasana. Inhale for cobra. Slide the belly and the chest through, breathe in. Exhale, soften the chest down towards the mat. Child's pose. Knees go wide, toes to touch, hips to heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. Stay for one more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale, rise up to a tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up high. Downward facing dog. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Drawing yourself back to the breath, back to your body, trying to maintain that certain level of presence, of concentrated awareness. Bending your knees, gazing forward, top of the mat, step, step, fold, Uttanasana. Find a halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, hinge from the hips. Twice more, halfway lift, breathe in. Little bend to the knees, feel the hamstrings stretch. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. One more time, halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, forward fold, let it out. Bend the knees generously, rolling up through the spine, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Find a nice juicy shoulder loop at the top, up, back and down. Really nice. Tadasana, come to standing, little bend to the knees, palms face forward beside you. Shoulder blades melt down towards the hips, slight curling of the pubic bone forward. Full inhale, gathering up prana, fresh oxygen and energy. Big exhale out, letting go of any stagnant energy. Carbon dioxide, exhale. Inhale, high mountain, breathe in, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest, drive the knuckles down towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, bend the knees slightly, tip the weight into the balls of the feet. Draw the knuckles overhead. Find a halfway lift, straighten the legs, keep a little bend to the knees, breathe in. On the exhale, place the finger pads down, step your left leg back, lower your back knee down towards the mat. Keep your finger pads grounded. Imagine trying to lift your heart space, melting your pelvis down towards the mat, breathe in. Exhale, half splits, half Hanumanasana, shift back, flexing the toes back towards the shin. Again, elongating the sternum or the chest, breastbone over the knee. Inhale, shifting forward, curl pubic bone forward, lifting chest. Exhale, half splits, glide back. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, we shift forward. Exhale, we shift back. Lovely. Shifting forward, this time tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose, step your back foot in slightly, plug your right hip point back, elongate your heart space forward, your breastbone over the line of the knee, soften your chin to your chest, relax your neck. Full inhale. Full exhale. Two more like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. Final breath in. Final breath out. Rebend that front knee. Return to lunge. Plant the palms. This time step back to high plank. Keep your body nice and tight, curling your pubic bone forward. Trying to slide the armpits into the waistband. Breathe in. You can move through Ashtangasana, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga, your choice. Cobra or up dog pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale, let it go. Bending the knees, gazing forward. Top of the mat, you can step, hop, or jump. We meet in Uttanasana. Find a halfway lift, breathe in. Elongate the spine, micro bend to the knees, exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees generously, we roll up through the spine. Juicy shoulder loop at the top, up, back, and down. Tadasana, we meet. Full inhale, gathering prana, energy, life force, breathe in. Full exhale, let it go. Landing in your body, inhale, arms to sky, breathe in. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest, drive the knuckles down towards the mat, breathe in. Exhale, fold over the line of the legs, tuck chin to chest, draw the knuckles overhead. Really nice, halfway lift, micro bend to the knees, lift the chest, breathe in. On the exhale, place the fingertips down, step the right leg back, lower your back knee down. Untuck your back toes, curl the pubic bone forward, lift the heart space, breathe in. Exhale, half splits, half Hanumanasana, shifting your hips back, straightening this left leg as much as you can and flexing the toes back towards you. We're going to move through that twice more. Inhale, we shift forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, shifting back, flexing toes to shin. One more time, inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back, really nice. Inhale, shifting forward, this time lift your back knee up, breathe in. Exhale, pyramid, step your back foot in, toes are facing the top right edge of the mat. Plug your left hip crease back. Elongate your breastbone or your chest over the line of the knee, and then soften your neck and your jaw. 3 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale to invite in some softness. 2 more like that. Inhale here. Exhale. Keeping the pelvis nice and neutral. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Returning to the lunge, grounding the hands, bracing through the core, we meet in plank. Curling pubic bone forward, sliding armpits into the waistband, breathing in. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Cobra or upward facing dog pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Full inhale. Lion's breath, exhale, part the lips, stick the tongue out, sigh the air out. Bend the knees, gaze forward, top of the mat, step, hop, or jump. Find a halfway lift, we breathe in. And a forward fold, we breathe out. Bend the knees generously, rolling up to standing. Find a juicy shoulder loop at the top, up, back, and down. Tadasana, we meet. Hands beside you, palms facing forward. Curling the pubic bone forward. Melting the shoulder blades down the spine. A moment together to take a full inhalation and a full exhalation. Lovely. Bending the knees, bringing the big toes to touch, slight gap between the heels. Sitting back into an imaginary chair as you sweep the arms overhead. Chair pose. Staying for the breath in. Often we stick our bums out here to try and find extension. So draw your rib cage down towards your hip points and then elongate the arms. Breathing in here. You can stay, otherwise exhale, sweep the arms back behind you, lifting pinkies and triceps up towards the sky. Squeeze a grape between the shoulder blades and then lift up onto the balls of the feet, squeezing the heels together. Ground the heels, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, pinkies and triceps to sky. Squeeze and lift the heels. One more time, flatten the heels, inhale, lift the arms to sky. Exhale, lift pinkies and triceps. Lift the heels. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Flatten the heels. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, back bend, cactus the elbows, sigh the breath out. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank, chaturanga or ashtangasana, it's your choice. Downward facing dog we meet. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take a moment to call your energy and your attention back into your body. Full inhale. Full exhale. Keep that left foot grounded. Inhale, 3-legged dog. We lift that right leg up towards the sky. Stay for the breath in. On the exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Breathe in. Peek under the right armpit. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Low lunge. Really nice. Breathing in here, melting the pelvis down towards the mat, lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Step your back foot in slightly. Draw your right hip crease back. Elongate the heart space, the chest over the line of the knee. Full breath in. Full breath out. Stay for the inhale. On the exhale, we return back to the lunge, breathing in here. Exhale, baby Hanumanasana. This time, ground your left knee and left shin beside your right foot. Stay for the breath in. Grow tall through the spine. The exhale is standing splits. Bring your fingertips down towards the mat. Lift your left leg up towards the sky as you bow the crown of your head down towards the mat. Keep extending out of that left leg. We have 3 breaths here. All 5 toes are facing down towards the mat. Feel the glute. Use the abdominal wall to draw you closer over that right thigh. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's see if we can lift that leg a little higher. Bending the right knee. Come all the way to standing single leg Tadasana. Draw that left knee into the chest. You can interlace your hands around the knee. Really nice. We can stay here. If you want more, you can bring your right hand to your right hip, your 2 peace fingers between your big and second toe of the left foot, and you're going to see if you can straighten that leg as much as you can. You can keep a micro bend to the right knee. 3 breaths. Keep trying to plug that left shoulder back into its socket. Try to keep the leg where it is, bent or straight. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, airplane, extend that left leg back behind you. Sweep the arms back, keep a little bend to that right leg. Squeeze the grate between the shoulder blades, lock the left knee. Breathing in. Exhale, we step back to high crescent lunge. Arms rise up along the ears. Keeping a nice tuck to the tailbone here. Legs are nice and strong. Arms are strong. Find your breath. Core is tight. Inhale. On the exhale, sweep the arms back behind us. Drive the chest to parallel. Pinkies and triceps up towards the sky. Feel a deep stretch into that front hamstring. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach back with your right arm. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, full triangle, full trikonasana. Reaching forward with your top hand. Arms come to 12 and 6. You can place your hand onto your shin or rest the back of the hand to the inner side of the shin. Spiraling the left rib cage up towards the sky, gazing to a place that feels comfortable for you. Full inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Gently bending your front knee. Inhale, reverse warriors transition. Exhale, windmill the hands down to lunge over the right leg. Mindfully step back to high plank, chaturanga or ashtangasana. Cobra or up dog, pull the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale, really nice. Full breath in. Full breath out, calling your body back to your breath, back to this very moment. Landing in the here and now. Grounding into the right foot, you can extend your left leg up towards the sky. Roll the outer left hip point down. Lift from the inner left thigh. Squeeze the heel to the glute, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Twice more, inhale, contract. Exhale, extend. One more time, inhale, contract. Exhale, extend. For transition, contract as you squeeze the hamstring, open up the hip, peek under the left armpit, breathe in. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, low lunge. Breathing in here, lifting the chest, melting the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid, step your back foot in slightly, draw back on your left hip crease, elongate the chest and breastbone over the knee. Full breath in. Full breath out. On the inhale, return back to lunge, breathe in. Exhale, baby Hanumanasana, ground your right knee and shin beside your left foot. Elongate the spine as you breathe in. The exhale is standing splits. Tip the torso over the line of the legs, draw the crown of the head down towards the mat, and then extend your right leg up towards the sky. All 5 toes face down towards the mat. Use the abdominal wall, drawing down and in to further you closer towards your knee. Feel the glutes. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale, gently bending your left knee. Come all the way up to standing. Single leg Tadasana, breathe in. Interlace your hands around that right knee, hug it in. You can stay here, or if you want more, bring your left hand to your left hip and your 2 peace fingers between your big and second toe. We'll try to straighten the leg as best as we can. Keep a micro bend to your standing leg. 3 breaths, plug the right shoulder back into its socket. Really nice. One more breath in. One more breath out. Try keep the leg where it is, arms up, breathe in. Exhale, airplane. Extend that right leg back behind you. Extend the arms back behind you. Squeeze a grate between the shoulder blades. Lock the knee. Breathing in. Exhale, mindfully step back, high crescent lunge. Lifting the arms up. Knees are bent, curling the pubic bone forward. Strong through the legs. Strong through the arms. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in here. On the exhale, start to straighten both legs. Lean the torso to parallel to the floor. Sweep the arms back, pinkies and triceps to sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Hold the core tight. Breathe out. Stay for the breath in, bending your front knee. Inhale, reverse triangle, reaching that left arm along the ear. Stay for the in-breath. Exhale, full triangle, bump your hips back. Reach forward towards the top of the mat with that left arm, and then pendulum the arms to 12 and 6. Again, supporting yourself with hand to shin, or back of the hand to the inside of the shin. Fingertips to mat on the outside of the foot if you like. Spiraling the right rib cage up towards the sky. Curling the pubic bone forward, feeling all the interesting sensations around the right lateral side of the body. Full breath in, gazing to wherever is comfortable for your neck. Full breath out. Bending your front knee, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, frame the front foot, low lunge, breathe in. Exhale, mindfully step back, high plank. Stay for the in-breath. Chaturanga or Ashtangasana is the out-breath. Up dog or cobra pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward to a seated position. Step, hop, or jump. You can keep the soles of the feet grounded. Knees bent. Arms reach forward, breathe in, find length. And then exhale, slow and controlled. We roll down onto our backs. When you get there, hug the knees into the chest. Place each hand on each knee, left hand to left knee, right hand to right knee, and just take some circles. With the knees, some egg beater circles going out. And then change direction, coming in. Really nice. And we'll meet with the knees drawn in and the legs extended up. You can interlace your hands around the base of the skull, breathe in. And then on the exhale, you're going to bring your right elbow towards your left knee as you extend your right leg away from you. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. That's 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Really nice. 2 more each side. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Stay with me. Breathing in and out. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Pause here. Reach your fingertips up to your toes and crunch up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Draw the knees into your chest. Relax onto your back body. Full belly breath. Let go of some heat. Sigh the breath out. Placing the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Curling the pubic bone up towards the sky. Imagine sliding your feet back towards your shoulders so you feel a nice hamstring activation. And we move up into a pelvic curl into bridge. Squeezing the inner thighs toward one another as if you were holding a block. Stay broad across the collarbones. We're really looking for some hamstring activation here, so imagine trying to slide your feet back to your shoulders. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, slow and controlled, vertebra by vertebra. Make your way down to the mat. Take your feet out wide. Let your knees fall in. Left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Full breath in. Full breath out. And calling your attention and your awareness back into this moment. Observing the sensations beneath the skin. The sound of your breath, where your breath moves, how your breath feels. Staying connected to that for our last few minutes of practice. Heel toe your feet back to hip width apart. Hug the knees into your chest. We're going to take some spinal rolls up and down the length of the mat. Crossing the knees and the shins, mindfully stepping back to downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs, re-arriving in the shape, and perhaps seeing this posture as a reset, letting go of what has already been, and drawing yourself into the present moment. Full breath in and full breath out. Mindfully step your right foot between your hands, sitting up for warrior 1, turning your back toes out slightly, lifting the arms along the ears. Nice square hips here, engaging that left glute to support you. Breathe in. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest as you breathe in, keep a bend to that front knee. Humble warrior as you fold inside the right knee, drawing the knuckles overhead, squaring off the shoulders, plugging that right hip point back. 2 more breaths here. Try to keep the palms of the hands kissing. And gently release the hands on either side of that right foot. Pyramid pose. Start to straighten that leg and readjust your hips and your feet if you need to. We're going to keep the left fingertips grounded and take the right arm up towards the sky for revolved pyramid. Keep drawing the right hip crease back as you do so. Really nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Little bend to that front knee. You can walk the left fingertips a little further. See if we can tease some weight out of the back foot for revolved half moon. Really nice. Keep activating that left glute, elongating out of that left leg. Breathe in, and we'll meet back in revolved pyramid. Meeting back in pyramid, bending that front knee, lunge to downward facing dog, hips up high. Full inhale, full exhale, let it go. Left foot steps between the hands. Warrior one, rising up, keeping a bend to that front knee. Hips are square, engaging that right glute. Arms rise up, breathe in. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest on the in-breath. Humble warrior on the out-breath. 3 breaths here. Keep plugging that left hip point back rather. Shoulders stay square. Neck is soft. 2 more breaths. Trying to keep the palms kissing. Really nice. Final breath in. Final breath out. Release the arms. Place finger pads on either side of the left foot. Start to straighten that left leg and then find your feet as we arrive in pyramid pose. We're going to keep that right hand or right fingertips grounded. Rotate the left rib cage up towards the sky, moving into revolved pyramid. And keep your core tight, your pelvis neutral. Feel a nice rotation into the chest, a nice stretch into the IT band. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll bring a little bend to that front knee. Walk the right fingertips a little further off the mat. And let's see if we can tease some weight out of the back foot for revolved half moon. Elongate out of that back leg. Lock the knee, engage the glute. Breathe. 1 more breath in. We return back to revolved pyramid. Inhale. To pyramid. Exhale. To low lunge as we breathe in. To downward facing dog as we breathe out. Full inhale. Lion's breath. Exhale. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, lowering your hips to your heels. Roll through the spine to plank pose, chaturanga or ashtangasana, cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog takes your hips up high. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees. Step, hop, or jump to seated and make your way onto your back. Really nice. We'll meet with both knees hugged into the chest. You can gently sway left to right, just massaging the lower back into the mat. We'll meet with the right knee drawn into the chest. You can extend the left leg long. Staying for the breath and hug that right knee in. Keep the right hand on the right knee, left hand to left hip. Start to open the knee up to the side of the room. Inhale, bring the knee through center. Exhale is supine twist. Cross the knee over the body. Extend your right arm beside you. Find a nice big twist. Lengthen and deepen your breath. Tune back into sensation, to a slower rhythm. Inhale, we return to center. Take a single-legged happy baby. Bring the outer blade of the right foot into the right hand. Draw the right knee down into the right armpit. Hug the right knee into the chest. Changing out legs. Left knee draws in. Keep the left hand on the left knee, right hand on the right hip. Open that left knee up towards the left-hand side of the room. Pause, breathe, feel an opening into the hip. Inhale, we come back through center. And on the exhale, take a supine twist, right hand to the outside of the left knee. Extend your left arm beside you, gaze over your left shoulder. Full, deep, conscious breaths here. Tuning back into sensation, to a slower rhythm of breath. And gently come back through center. Take the outer blade of the left foot into the left hand, draw the knee down into the armpit. Single-legged happy baby. Full happy baby this time. Bring the outer blade of the right foot into the right hand. Draw both knees down into the armpits. Elongate through the spine. Really nice. And then gently hug both knees into the chest. Wrap yourself into a tiny little ball. Breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana. Extend your limbs out long. Let your palms face up beside you, toes out, heels in. Exhale all the air out of the lungs, empty release. Find a full belly breath in, 3-dimensional breath, hold. Exhale, sigh the air out, out, out. 2 more like that. Inhale fully and deeply. Exhale completely, let it go. 1 more time, just like that. Inhale fully and deeply. Exhale, sigh the breath out completely, let it go. Completely let go of your breath. Allow the entire body to soften into the mat beneath you. Letting go of all tension. And as our 60-minute practice followed the intention of presence, I invite you to stay here in your body with your breath for an additional 10 rounds of breath on your own. And closing your practice in any way that feels natural or organic to you. I hope that this presence we've cultivated over the last 60 minutes can spill off of your mat and into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me in this space. I look forward to sharing with you soon.